Yeah, hi there. These comments are for AA, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. And I'm looking at your essay right now. This is Independent Writing Practice Test number 28. And I'm going ahead and take a look at it in an editing program. So we need more development, right? So you need a better organization and development, and you're also having some word choice issues. So you wrote 142 words, and I know that you took 35 minutes. You should have taken more time than that. The class, we had at least 70 minutes. You could have taken at least 70. So I don't know why you started at 9:25. You should have started this thing even before 9 o'clock. But let's take a look at a student in the class whose essay scored a lot higher than yours. So she has, what do we got? We got 476 words compared to what you wrote here. Now the question is, what could you do? How could you develop this essay a little bit more? So I'm gonna do a demonstration here. I'm gonna take one or two of your paragraphs and show you what you could do to make it better. Now, first of all, this first sentence you might say, I support building a movie theater in my neighborhood because, and using the word however is not logical because you're talking about benefits, not disadvantages, so you don't even really need that word. Just overly wordy. We can take everything you're saying here it will improve. You want to say not a noun person but a noun thing. It will improve the neighborhood's economy and will be a good source of entertainment. Now before we do anything, this is your actual thesis, right? So really when we get rid of that sentence that wasn't even needed and then you look at this, your introduction is only 26 words. That's not your goal. Here's your goal. This is a much better introduction. Let's take a look at what this writer does. This is 79 words. It says, entertainment consists of many activities that provide a pleasure time for the individual. Cinema is part of the entertainment that provide a variety of movies to meet the audience's, you want to say, the audience's preferences. Having a cinema in our neighborhood will provide us with several advantages. Therefore, I support building a movie theater in my neighborhood because it will help us find a way to relieve stress on the weekend, encourage us to spend more time with our family, and improve the economy in our neighborhood. So the writer has some general statements before she gets to the thesis. So if you said like other areas, right, what I'm doing here is I'm starting just some general statements about the topic. So like other areas, residents of my neighborhood enjoy coming home to a relaxing atmosphere so they can ease the stresses of the day. So you might say something like this, friend. Then you might say something like this. Therefore, I do support building a movie theater in my neighborhood because it will improve the neighborhood's economy and will be a good source of entertainment. So now what do we have? Let's take a look at the introduction now. Yes, 107. Now we got it. This is looking more like an academic type paragraph. All your paragraphs need to be developed. What you're trying to do when you do writing at the college level, you're trying to show what's called progression of ideas. It means that you can state some points, then you can develop them later on in the essay. Alright, now what we have to do is, you have two ideas here. So you have it will improve the neighborhood's economy and will be a good source of entertainment, but you did not really restate these ideas in your topic sentences of the body paragraph. So then you can say something like this. You might say, first of all, building a new movie theater in my neighborhood will improve the area's economy. You have to put this sentence first, and then you have this information. You might say, once the movie theater is built, workers will have to be hired. Actually say, as the movie theater is built, so engineers, construction workers then we have, well, come on in, go and sit down. So then we can say something like, as a movie theater is built, you have engineers, construction workers, and architects will be hired to construct the building. You can put that. You might say, in addition, once the theater is built, additional workers will need to be hired to sell the tickets, to sell the popcorn and the drinks, and to escort patrons to their respective movies. Okay, so to continue to develop this idea, see what we have here. So we have, building a new movie theater in my neighborhood will improve the area's economy. As a movie theater is built, engineers, construction workers, and architects will be hired to construct the building. In addition, once the theater is built, additional workers will need to be hired to sell the tickets, to sell the popcorn and the drinks, and to escort patrons to the respective movies. Even you can say, finally, you can say something like this: since the theater will increase foot traffic to the area, then you can say this: businesses such as restaurants and other entertainment. How about give you good vocabulary word, venues? You ever use this word? So finally, since the theater will increase foot traffic to the area, other businesses such as restaurants and other entertainment venues may decide to invest in the neighborhood. See, I don't think we need this sentence here. This doesn't do much to advance your argument. We can probably use one more sentence here. So the final sentence needs to sum up everything. So we have the builders, we have the people operating the movie theater, and then additional people for other businesses can create really a whole plethora of economic advantages, right? So you might say, therefore, the building of the movie theater could start a chain reaction of economic benefits, all of which will make, how about strengthen the local economy here. Now we got a fairly developed paragraph. Do you see what we're trying to do here? So I'm taking your ideas and then showing you the kind of development that's expected at the college level, so you can kind of see, have a general idea of what you're trying to do here. So we took your really short paragraph, and it now has 117 words, right? Now I'm not going to do the next paragraph. I'll just write, first of all, the topic sentence. Then you might say, second of all. See, what you're saying about noise, which is a disadvantage, you didn't say anything about disadvantages here, so you don't really need this. So the next idea, you'll say, the construction of a movie theater will improve my neighborhood's entertainment opportunities. And none of this really fits. This is not going to really fit with what you're trying to do. So, and then what you have to do is you'll have to develop this idea. So second of all, the construction of a movie theater will improve my neighborhood's entertainment opportunities, and then you discuss that more. And again, once you bring up this idea, you should probably spend close to 100 words supporting why the neighborhood's entertainment opportunities will be improved. For example, you could talk about how movie theaters not only have movies, but sometimes they have video games in them, which is also fun for children and adults. You can talk about if the other businesses are built, it'll give people more choices of what they can do to have fun. Alright, so let's go through and spell check the document one time, then we will finish. Okay, I think we got it. See what we have? So what I've done now, I've given you 2 model paragraphs on how you can develop your essay in more depth. These 2 paragraphs together, now we're at 224 words, so based on this, if you create 3 more paragraphs counting your conclusion, it will be very easy for you to get past the 350 to the 450 word limit that would be expected with this kind of writing. Alright, so the next question is, how will you score on this particular essay? So looking at the rubrics, you have a number of problems with your essay. You have inadequate or limited development of ideas as they relate to the topic and the task. Remember the disadvantages of having movie theater, the noise? That didn't directly connect to your thesis. You didn't really have a good organization. If you saw, I actually rewrote your topic sentences in your body paragraphs to show how you can have a more coherent organization. You also had some problems with inappropriate word choice. You had a large number of errors in sentence structure and or usage. So your essay, I'm going to put you right here at 2.0 out of 5, 14 points out of 30. Now if you take a look at the rubrics, right, if you go into the syllabus here, a 2.4 puts you at 64% out of 100 on this writing assignment. So what you can do is pay attention to the model. I sent you a model essay of how you can approach this essay. Really read that and understand that. And then I recommend doing 4 to 6 independent writing practice tests between now and the final exam. That's going to help you work out some of the issues that you have right now. And next time, instead of taking 35 minutes, I give you permission. I think you can take up to 2 hours. If you show up a little bit early, you can certainly work on the writing, or if you do some practice tests and you want to take a little bit more time, go right ahead. It's important for you to feel how you need to develop these ideas in more detail. Alright, anyway, thank you for completing this assignment. I look forward to reading your final writing project in our class.